Hey, my TikTokers. Hey, my TikTokers. Today's episode is dealing with your effed up kids. Yes, that's the topic. Adult effed up kids. Okay. I ain't saying no names. I ain't going through all that. If it resonate with you, then I'm talking about you, okay? So that's how we gonna do that. You know how some people get to picking stuff out the air, talking about, I think she talking about me, she talking about me. Like how when the pastor preaching, everybody think they talking about you. If it resonate with you, is you, and change. How about that? So let's just go ahead and move on. Okay, we have adult kids out here that are really trauma dumping their lives on their parents. They think they've been put on this earth to be like emotional vampires to their parents, emotionally draining, sucking the life out their parents. Seriously, that's how a lot of children feel. They feel like they were put here and whatever they got going on, their parents is supposed to deal with it. And when they don't want to deal with it, that's when the trauma comes. That's when they don't have good parents. And that's when, I had to go no contact because whatever the cool thing to say nowadays when they think they saying something slick, but constantly coming to their parents. And their parents need to be there for their rescue. Okay, check this out. Are you telling people, when you talk about the trauma, are you telling them how your parents have begged you not to do certain stuff or try to give you advice on certain things? Because probably 9 times out of 10, they've been there, done that, got the T-shirt, and they already know where you headed, and they already know, you know what, baby, if you go down that street, I can't help you. I don't have the resources to help you if you do this. And then you just insist that, oh, my parents love me so much, I don't care what they say, because I know they going to do it anyway. And when they don't, they become crappy parents. Yeah, how many of y'all got that story? Okay? So, we know there is some crappy parents out there, but it's dang sure some crappy kids. Okay? Let's not leave them out. Okay? So before you come on my video talking about, but it's these parents out here, this and that. I ain't talking about them. Okay, the episode 23 of season 2, that's a whole nother season when we're talking about that. Right now, we're talking about crappy kids. Okay, kids that have wonderful parents and their parents try to talk to them and beg them not to do certain things, and they just got to do it, which is cool. The parent beg them and say, you know what, they grown, let them do it. Why can't you take what you did on the chin? Why you can't take your mistakes on the chin like your parents did? You know how many of us made mistakes? Horrible ones. Yeah, we made mistakes. Guess what? We ain't had no parents to knock on the door. Because back in them days when you was gone, that was it. And you figured it out. See, y'all talking about, the parents y'all talking about now is the ones still letting you in their door. You talking about them like a dog. Yeah, they this, they that, and they still opening up the door for you when you make your mistake. They ain't making you take it on the chin like ours did. Yeah, and they get talked about like a dog. Y'all start letting them figure it out. Start letting them figure it out. That's all right. They going to talk about you anyway, baby. Yeah, they going to talk about you like a dog while they sitting on your couch. Okay, when you open the door and let them in, they talking about you and making videos and all kind of stuff. So, let them figure their lives out. There's nothing wrong with letting your kid figure their life out. That don't mean you don't love them. Okay? But what ain't okay, man, I'm sitting up here looking at my friend. She's like she about to have a nervous breakdown. Trauma, where it's like dumping everything her son go through. He just dumping it all on her. Everything, all on her. I ain't saying no names. Come on. At some point, you got to be like, baby, look here. I can't handle this. Yeah, I got my own life to live. That's a thing where a kid feel like that their life, you are responsible for their life up until the time they die. And if you don't take responsibility, that's when they get to talking about you wasn't no good parent and you was trauma. This, I'd rather, okay, then that's fine. Yeah, I was a bad parent. I was trauma, so I ain't got to worry about you no more, right? I ain't got to worry about you getting on my nerves no more. I'm just saying, this stuff go both ways. You know, all you hear on this internet now is these kids talk about their parents like a dog, all while from the luxury of their parents' sofa. No, you ain't gonna talk about me and sit in my house. But think about that, and no need to talk to death.